Welcome to Big Ten Saturday Night, presented by Discover. It's 3-8 UCLA, 8-3, and number 17 in the country. The impressive rookie. They get redshirt freshman, impressive walk-on in there on his first play, weaving through all the way to the 30, a pickup of 5 for this USC offense.
Along that front.
Second down and 5, fake it to Miller. Mayava with plenty of time. This UCLA defense doesn't get a ton of pressure on the quarterback. Mayava scrambles, eyes downfield, and now he'll just sail out of bounds.
Yeah, good coverage downfield. He was looking
at that wide receiver spot. Let's see how successful. And on third down, Mayava with time. Tanook Hines has really shown the speed and the skill set. Takes it all the way to midfield on the crossing route.
Hines.
Lincoln Riley says he's just got a very mature demeanor on the practice field. He works hard and really wants to learn, as opposed to just showing all his skill. There's another good run on first down for King Miller. This UCLA defense.
First priority for this UCLA defense.
King Miller only averaged 2 yards per carry last week at Oregon, averaging just under 7 per carry this season, and that's another one that'll add to the tally, a 13-yard
counter play.
Tim Skipper said most teams just kind of wait for the contact. They want to bring the contact, as Miller this time is going to get to the outside, and Miller gets planted after a yard. Nice tackle coming up. Scooter wins, and 3 of them they gave up 17, 13, and 17, but in the last 4 have given up 180. On a pitch, Miller gets sandwiched as he crosses the 25-yard line, picks up
in the ball game for USC.
It's a third down and 3 with McCree in motion. The senior on senior day will not get it. Instead, it's the redshirt freshman, and King Miller keeps the drive rolling.
And it's the same play. Again, it's the counter, the backside, and back to it until you figure it out.
Riley Wormley now in there on first down. They fake it to him. Mayava's second throw is a catch by McCree with some blockers in front, and he gets spilled out inside the 10, 14 yards. Miller on the season with 5 rushing touchdowns. It's the 10th play of the drive, and it is a give, and it is Miller, and it is a touchdown,
and it is the counter again.
Ryan Sayeri, another high-impact walk-on, will be out there for the extra point. And he tacks it on. 7-0, 10-play, 75-yard drive. 5-minute problem. Tim Skipper called him the first tall, skinny dude he's ever seen that just absorbs hits. Quasi Gilmer will have the first catch and run and gains 5 on first down for this UCLA offense.
Well, on cue, Quasi Gilmer with the to account for Nico as a scrambler on this third down play.
Gilmer, the motion man. Here is Mayava. Throws incomplete. A lot of contact as he was looking for Mikey Matthews, and that tight coverage.
Too many mistakes a week ago to win a game of that magnitude.
Fake it to Miller on first down. Now Mayava has to get away. He'll just fling it towards the sideline, out of bounds, as we check in with KT.
Well, guys, along that point, I asked Lake
His team, Eli Sanders and Wayman Jordan, their top 2 running backs, a number on the offensive line as Mayava throws the quick one. Tanook Hines on the outside will get a couple, getting it across the 35 with a flag down. Wormley back out there as the running back at the bottom of your screen, split out wide. An empty set for Mayava, and deals on target. Richardson gets spun down to the 37-yard line.
A lot of 12 and 30 image.
Wormley stays in, could be a free play. Mayava on a fadeaway, put it right into the chest of Richardson for a first down.
Yeah,
fading backward. There's only the 1 miss so far. Add another completion. Is this another screen pass in traffic, getting thrown forward for 10 yards. So this US far on this second drive. It was right down the field, mostly on the ground on the first drive. This time Mayava's going to keep it himself, and he's got wheels, he's got blocking, and Mayava's got a big gain down the field. Aaron Williams
rushing touchdowns on the season as well.
Think about what he did against Nebraska, really beat them with his legs much more than his arm. This time King Miller's going to lose yardage, ran right into a brick wall, and sets up second and
first down.
2nd and 10, Miller again. And again, it's well played by this Bruin defense. Williams and Buse. UCLA allows a 54% success rate on third down, last in the Big Ten. This one 39, USC 3 for 3, looking for the end zone, incomplete, overthrew Jay Fair as he was matched up with on for a 38-yard field goal. Pepper will snap, Sam Johnson will hold it. Sayuri missed just his second field goal last week, and this one gets blocked. UCLA comes up with a huge play on special teams. First down line brought to you by T-Mobile as the drive starts at the 21. First down at the 31. Imaliava out of the pocket. Habermill makes the catch. He tried to go airborne, and he gets dragged back down to earth. The talented freshman made that tackle. They've got a lot of excitement for Graham in the defensive backfield. On the delayed handoff, up the middle. It's the first down for the Bruins as Anthony Woods is going to take it across.
7 games to look at from me being the coordinator.
On the handoff, Jalen Berger keeping the legs churning, will gain 2.5, maybe 3 yards, make it second down and 7. Under 3 minutes to play.
Disguises of coverages on third down passing situations.
Second down and 7. Imaliava, the quick one will go to his running back Woods out of the backfield, and Woods zigzagged his way for a first down across the 45-yard line. Jensen than just about everybody else on this team, 183 more rushing yards than the second leading rusher Jalen Berger this season, as he hands it straight ahead, and it is Berger who will get it to midfield.
They've not run the football or stopped the run the way they like.
Haven't seen Imaliava tuck it yet. This is Mokiao Atamalala as he runs into a wall of Nicholson. 7-yard pickup, first down, and now
so far in the ball game. Free play here. Take a shot.
First down. Imaliava will towards the sideline. A little high for Quasi Gilmer, who was matched up with Nicholson, and Stewart looked like he was the one who jumped off. They feed off of one another. It's Anthony Frias' turn on 1st and 5. The give, shimmy, shake, and a first down to end the first quarter for UCLA. A tough way on the ground. Berger in line to take this snap. With Frias, instead O'Keefe try to get to the edge, and he does. Berger inside the 20, and we go down to KT.
Well, I asked Jalen Berger and
10, but they have the second fewest red zone trips in the league. Purdue, the only one with less.
Yeah.
Only the 38th trip to the red zone this season, as Berger will run it inside the 15 down to the 12.
Well, it's good to
Graham, the freshman from Detroit, out there. Gilmer in motion on 2nd and 6. Imaliava wide open. A completion of Mikey Matthews for a first down. It's 1st and goal for the Bruins. An 8-yard pickup.
You can't settle for a field goal here.
Imaliava has 4 rushing touchdowns, and he will take off. Up the middle, just get past that initial line of scrimmage. Gains half a yard to set up 2nd down.
UCLA tried a different form.
State defense.
I think you put him out on the edge here a little bit.
Berger takes the snap this time. He handed it off, and just not a lot of room to work with for Anthony Frias. Sets up 3rd and goal. In a couple wildcat plays this time, it's going to be Imaliava with Woods. Looking for the end zone. It's caught. Quasi Gilmer, touchdown. The Bruins respond. It's Nico to Quasi.
Excellent concept. It pays off a really nice job and a really nice drive by UCLA.
Only right that 2 local kids would get it done as the extra point goes through for Pagan. The field can have a response. Fake it, throw it, and nobody home. Looking for lane on one of those patented jump balls, but Andre Jordan was down there with it. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. It's Mayaba to throw, and it will be a screen for Miller. Just dropped it right over the top of the defense, and Miller does the rest. Picks up 12.
Time to find Lemon, get him involved in the game now.
Looking for Lane initially, now back to Miller. 2nd straight catch. Miller looking to make it happen himself, and he gets denied right at the 49-yard line.
Had as good of a year as a wide receiver as anybody in college football.
Play action pass. Mayaba through his progressions. Pump. And he tries to get away, throws being dragged down, nearly picked. Kanye Clark. Defense doesn't generate a ton of pressure, but they do force a 3rd down and 6. They bring 4 with a spy. Toward the sideline, perfect placement. Walker Lyons, 1st down.
So often in this offense.
Wormley back in the backfield, 1st down. Mayava throwing for Wormley, open. Perfect space there, another gas. This one gets to the 25.
To the running back there, another chunk play for the Trojans.
First run of the drive. It's a Wormley gain of 1.
From his time under Leach.
2nd down and 9. Mayava Good protection, a bullet. It's Jacoby Lane with a stiff arm on a first down to the 11. First down, Brian Jackson in there back. He has it, and he'll lose yardage. He just ran to the one spot he couldn't go to as John field goal, and UCLA took advantage to score on the other end. King Miller, reverse. Makai Lemon with some room to run. Lemon trying to beat to the outside, and again, well played by the Bruins. Andre Jordan's in there. It is Kanye Clark matched up with the big body of Lane at the bottom. Mayava looking the other way. Now out of the pocket. Mayava on the run. Short, incomplete. Walker Lyons the closest on the first attempt. Again, Pepper will snap. Johnson will hold, and Sayeri will look to get his team back in front, and he missed it wide right.
Oh, boy.
What a season he had.
Now defending the USC run game.
Now let's see if they can cash in again after just the fourth missed field goal of the year for Sayeri, but 2 of the 4 coming today, and Anthony Woods takes advantage with 13 on the ground. On their heels as well. Yamaliava 5 for 5 on that second drive. Flushed, throws, a completion, but a short one as Woods lost his footing and gets it to the 35-yard line. Time now for a second down and 7. Yamaliava, good protection. Now he'll run where he's most dangerous, but he just lost it. Oh, he had a lane too. He might have had a first down. Instead, it's going to be third. On any opportunity given to them here tonight. Yamaliava through his progressions. Lofts open. Gilmer again for a first down. Taking over this first half. Long substitution getting off the field for USC. They're going to just get this play off. Play action. Yamaliava just airmailed it. Kyle Miller was the closest target. And that one getting back to the side. Makes it second down and 10. On the handoff. And Frias is going nowhere. Sent back by Jakeem Stewart.
Now, Jakeem Stewart is with punting the football if it's not there in this situation. Pressure.
Yamaliava rifles. It's caught.
Excellent.
Going down low. His main man, Quasi. Yeah, they're going to take their time. They won the toss and elected to defer. So they get the ball to start the second half. This time, a lot of movement for not a lot of yardage for Anthony Woods as he ran into Gentry. Okay to not be first. Second down and 9. Yamaliava, play action. Pressure comes. Ducks through. Yamaliava to the outside for a first down, out of bounds, and now into field goal range for the Bruins. 1:17 to play in this first half. Okiawa-Tamalala, the man in motion. Instead, it's coming out of the backfield. It's going to be Woods trying to stay in bounds, and he does. He took a pop from Pierce after a gain of 3. Coming up.
Playing very well right now.
And Tim Skipper has had his boys ready and energized. This one's batted down. There's the wingspan of Gentry.
Yeah, I mean, he is just kind of a unique.
Remaining. UCLA 3 for 3 on third down this quarter. And Yamaliava is going to do it with his legs again. And he's going to get close depending on where he started on that slide down.
He took a pretty timeout to try to ice a kicker. Lincoln Riley right by the official.
Instead, Bagani drills it. UCLA takes the advantage. 10-7 with 18 seconds left in the second.
In college case, high school recruiting.
Mayava, time, dart, out of bounds. First down for Miller.
Yeah, good protection. UCLA playing earlier in the season.
Second longest field goal in USC history. This time Mayava gets crunched. There was no escaping the immediate.
Well, watch the push up the middle. I mean, that's where it starts. It's a 3